what's up you guys? It's Lexi DIY and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, this is my favorite video I have ever done and I'm really proud of it. I could literally cry right now. Today is the final part of our budget band-aid kitchen renovation on the Hot Mess house, and let me tell you, I'm standing in it right now. It's so good. It's so good. So I'm not going to talk too much, but I do want to let you know that in the beginning, I'm going to kind of just go over what all we did to get to this point, just like as a quick recap. And I'm also going to be giving like an estimate on the prices of the things that we were doing so that I can give you guys the number and what it costs to actually fully renovate this kitchen from start to finish at the end of the video. So make sure that you stick around. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel and ring the bell notification so that you never miss when I upload next. I'm gonna stop talking now because I'm sure you guys want to see the kitchen because it's so good. Okay, bye! This is what our kitchen looked like right when we moved in. Just in case this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, it was really gross and super dirty. It is attached to what we use right now as our eat-in kitchen or little dining room. The kitchen will probably get fully extended out into this part eventually, but I wanted you guys to see. Also, yeah, I had to give you a second look at the stove because look how it was just nasty. So to recap on some things that we did, we painted this window and we also painted the other window with some trim and enamel paint. That can also be used on cabinets, which cost us $0 because we already had it. And then Dustin took down the shelves. Also cost $0 because he did the labor for free. And then here I am again, just painting again. We already had the white trim paint for like cabinet and enamel. So this cost me $0 to actually paint this. If you're looking to get a can of this kind of paint, it ranges from like $30 to $40. So, and then I did sticky tiles on the countertops. The total for that was about $100, and I replaced the faucet, and that was actually courtesy of Delta. Shout out to them. They sent that over, and then I primed and painted the cabinets. Again, we already had the primer, but we didn't have the black enamel paint, which is what you're going to be seeing me use on the bottom. So that did run us the cabinet in trim enamel paint in the black color did run us around $40. So not too shabby. Also, it could have gone a lot further. Like I haven't even used the entire thing. So even though it can seem like kind of a lot for the paint, if you have some other cabinets or just other things in your house that you're looking to paint, paint's a really great, cheap way to transform a space, trust me. And then I painted the upper cabinets white. Like I said, I already had the primer and I already had this white paint. Also, this white paint, I only got 1 gallon bucket and I've used it on like all the trim in my house and all of my cabinets, and it's only like halfway gone. So I don't know. And I did like 2 coats on everything. Then I went ahead and took out the shoe molding. This is where we left off last time, under the cabinets and around the entire room so that we could get ready for the flooring. I also went ahead and just cleaned everything up. I swept and then I did vacuum everything just to make sure that we had a clean surface to go on. And I started to apply my tiles. Now these, if you watch my laundry room video, are the same tiles for my laundry room. So I actually just continued my pattern out, which is why I didn't start in the middle of the room like you would normally do. I wanted it to be a seamless transition from the laundry room to the kitchen. And I'm using a hairdryer to heat up the adhesive. Last time I did this, I used stick and stay, but I actually liked the hairdryer method because it went a lot quicker and it was a lot less messy. I measured out any of the cuts that I needed to make, and then I just scored it with my X-Acto knife and I snapped it and made sure that it fit before I peeled the backing off because sometimes they can be a little wonky. Then I removed everything from my dining area, which you guys know I gave a little facelift just with our decor and furniture that we already had. And this is where I realized I had a huge problem. Okay, totally sorry. You can definitely hear my fan going on in the background. It's freaking hot. Our AC isn't that great, and it's an old house, so you know. Having a bit of a conundrum right now because after I just took that out of here, I realized how much floor space I actually have to cover. Now, when I initially bought these tiles, I did not buy enough because I was actually gonna put them in my master bathroom and my hall bathroom as a just like for now kind of thing until we got to renovating. And I quickly decided I wasn't gonna put them in my master because we're like making it way better than we anticipated and we're about to do that anyway. So I was like, okay, I have some extra tiles. The kitchen floor needs to be done, so I started doing the kitchen floor. I don't have enough and I'm freaking out, okay? This is like 12 feet left. And like the deepest part is like 10 feet. So that's like 120 square feet. I have around 4 boxes left and that's about like 45, 50 square feet. So I literally need at least like 5 to 7 more boxes. But all of the Lowe's in our area are freaking out. Like my video went viral on TikTok. I don't know if that's why. They're on clearance, maybe that's why. You guys, I'm freaking out. They don't sell them online. I can't order them online. Let me just show you. Okay, so here is the transition. It's not done yet. I'm leaving like a little space for the dogs and Dustin to like walk outside because that's how we get them out. All of that is done except like the cut pieces. And we're here, you guys. Oh no. What the heck? Okay, update. We went to 2 Lowe's and we were able to get 10 boxes. The first Lowe's literally had 1 tile, like 1 single tile. And then the second one had 10 boxes. I spotted them up on a shelf. If you follow me on TikTok, you'll see how all of that went. But we got them. They were on clearance for 69 cents. So the whole floor is probably gonna cost me like 400 bucks, which that's probably way cheaper than if I was to do like the same pattern of these in regular tile. Camera's definitely gonna die. And I don't think I need like 1,000,000 hours of footage of me tiling the rest. So I'll do some check-ins, but that's what I'm gonna do. So see you. What's up? Okay, it's day 1,000,000 of doing the floor tiles. You can see kind of how far we are. I don't think that I need to film too much more of me putting them down. You guys have seen it a lot. You're probably tired of it. I'm getting tired of it. So I just wanted to do a check-in, but this is where we are. I'm hoping to get finished today. It's been a day, okay? So don't judge my Finding Nemo outfit or my makeup list puffy face. Let's do it, yeah. Okay guys, this is what it's looking like before it's grouted. I'll explain over there in a second, but I did last night grout some of it, so you can see the difference. That's grouted and that's not grouted. You can see it a lot better in person. These little edges here are staying until the walls come down. Basically, like I said, those little edges are staying until the walls come down because, and honestly, I wouldn't do it this way if the tile was easier to get. But right now, you guys, that tile is like sold out and I'm hearing rumors it's discontinued. So I only have a few boxes left. I'm trying to get my hands on more, but we're gonna have to be removing, hold on. We're gonna be removing this part here, right? So that's not gonna be there, which means tiles has to go all the way under here, which means I need at least one box to do that, and then there's going to be more space in between where the hardwood and the kitchen is. So there's no point to cut those tiles when that's gonna be a waste because I would have to pull them up and then re-put different tiles down, and I don't wanna do that because I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. So that's annoying, but it is what it is. The wall is gonna be coming, well, all three of the walls are gonna be coming down very soon, probably within the next month or two. So that's what's going on. All right, let's get grouting. So basically, I'm just pushing the grout into the lines after I had taken all of the spacers out. My lines weren't perfect as I got towards the edge because I guess I had kind of like messed it up, but it's totally fine. This is actually my favorite part because it's super satisfying. Also, you can see, yes, I'm filming for YouTube or for TikTok there. So please ignore my phone. Again, just grouting. I'm wiping it up with warm water and a sponge. This took quite a while. If you want a more in-depth video on how I am doing the floors, definitely go check out my other video that I have on my channel. I'll actually leave it linked in the cards here. But yeah, this took me a few hours, and I did it on live on TikTok, and it was so fun. Then I'm getting my shoe molding. I'm measuring it out and just cutting it with my miter shears, which is a super easy way to cut it without having to use power tools. And then I'm painting those ones black. I also labeled where they were going and on the back of the pieces, so I know which ones went where, and I didn't get any confusion. And whatever. So I let those dry, and while I was doing that, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna paint my dishwasher. Now, is this a smart idea because I painted it with enamel cabinet paint? Probably not, but we don't really use it, so I guess we'll find out. Stay tuned for that one. But I had to do a few coats of it, and it definitely changed the look a lot. Then the shoe molding pieces were dry, and I just went ahead and nailed them in with my brad nailer. Now, this is a cordless one. I just got it. I freaking love it. Highly recommend rather than getting the ones with the air compressor. And then I took off the painter's tape, and it was time to go ahead and change out this doorknob on the pantry. Now, this doorknob cost me like $30 at Lowe's, but you could probably get it online for like $20. It had a gold one on it before. For some reason, I didn't show me taking it off, but you know, just Lexi things. These are super easy to put in, and they make a huge difference when you're renovating a house, so highly recommend that you change out your hardware. Then it was time to finish the countertops. I had only finished really like by the window and sink area fully, so I had this and the other side of the stove left to do, so I took off the backing, and then I'm using some extra caulking to make sure that the back ones stay up, but this one ended up actually falling down, as you can see. So I had to ask Dustin if he could come help me because my arms were too little to reach down to get it. And then we just used some painter's tape to hold it in place while everything was drying. And I measured around the outlet, and I just, you know, kind of cut it. And then I measured how much space I needed to cut off for the actual top of the countertops, and again, I'm just using my X-Acto knife to go ahead and score those. And then I found these face plates that you can actually screw on. You don't have to change the entire outlet, and they were like $3, so highly recommend these because it made a huge difference. Sorry, my hair is just, this is just a video of my hair. But yeah, then this is my favorite part. I measured out and marked where I needed to drill my holes to hold up the bracket that is going to be holding up my floating shelf, and then I just screwed it in, and it was super easy. Then it just popped right on. This was only $35 from IKEA, and I am freaking obsessed with it. And then I just styled it up a little bit, and then I was like, I cannot leave my curtains like this, you guys. They're looking busted, they're looking frumpy. So I had gotten some stuff from IKEA a while ago to actually hang them up, because like I said, I was planning to hang them up higher. I just didn't do it at the time. So I measured all of those out, and I went ahead and drilled the holes and then screwed the little brackets on so that I could hang up my curtains. Now, this is not a hard process at all, and I didn't really ever do this because in our last house we used quick hangs. I don't know why. Just don't get the quick hangs, you guys. Don't do it. Just put your curtains high up so it makes the room look bigger. But then I realized I did not have a curtain rod that was long enough, since I had expanded it to outside the windows, which was definitely worth it, but I had to make a trip to IKEA. And while I was there, I decided that I was going to do a double curtain rod so that I could layer the curtains. And so I'm putting 2 little hooks on. IKEA's systems are so simple. So the curtain rods and those little like brackets and everything only cost me like $20. They are so affordable. It was like $6 each for the curtain rods, and then yeah. And then I had already had those little white sheer curtains that you're seeing me put up here, but they are only around like $5 at IKEA for these, so highly recommend those. And then I picked up some dark forest green curtains that are like kind of blackout, to give the room a little bit of color, and those were only like $35. So this made a huge difference in the room, and it was totally worth it. Then it was time, finally, to change the light fixtures. So we had 2 different gold light fixtures, and it was so weird, you guys. Like, they were different golds, but in the kitchen. So we took that one off, and then we put this one on. This light fixture was $80 at Lowe's, and I think it's GE brand, and we put the same one on this one over here. These were super easy to install. Normally we really dread doing the lights just because like you have to hold it up and your arms get tired, but these were really easy. Again, they were both $80, so total for the lighting in the kitchen, it was $160. Once we were done with the lighting, I went ahead and started to style the kitchen. I had already had this stuff for a while since we moved in because I had anticipated doing the kitchen, so I didn't include this in my cost, and some of it I've just had for a while. But anyway, here is the final reveal, the before and afters. Of this video. I'm so curious. Leave me a comment and let me know what your favorite part of the entire renovation was. And our grand total came to $775, which is super affordable for everything that we did to this kitchen. I did it over a few weeks and got supplies as I was going. So if you're looking to do a little band-aid budget renovation for your kitchen to hold you over until you can afford a big renovation, then I highly suggest doing it this way. You don't have to do it all at once, and this was under $800 for everything I did. So I'm really happy with that. Make sure that you're following me on all of my other social medias. They'll be linked here on the screen as well as down in the description box below, because we have so much more to do to the hot mess house. And if you enjoyed this, you're definitely gonna enjoy some things that we have coming up, like our master bedroom, our master bathroom, and we're also taking down a bunch of walls. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I love you guys very much.